Exactly. The topic we're playing with today, guys, is contrast clarity. And I'm going to teach you something that some of you have learned before, but I really want this to be, again, another tool that you guys have that you can grab and use. So just a reminder, when contrast occurs, it's simply that which we don't want, which might be a voice saying, I'm 50 years old, I can't do this, right? It might be there's not enough money in the account. It might be da, 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 da. But within contrast, there's infinite clarity. But when we're wrapped in the contrast, we can't see the clarity. So we're going to work on some tools today on how to shift or see it. But before we get to that, I want to just spend a few seconds on a concept that you know how I always talk about this work as like a half circle? Western medicine is over here, mind, body, spirit medicine is over here. What I'll also mention about this side over here is that it really is, the words I keep hearing is the way life is supposed to be, or the way we know it on a soul level on this side. And we've been taught this side. Got it? So on this side over here, where the clarity is, there is abundance. There is health. There is flow. There is love. There is freedom. There is joy. There is positive expectation. There is just a knowing. But we don't know that in the physical reality unless we have the opposite. So the reason I'm going here is I want you to understand is that there's no difference between abundance consciousness, health consciousness, freedom consciousness, love consciousness. But we don't necessarily know it unless we have the opposite. In our society, and it's not wrong, in our society we've built a little bit more energy in the contrast consciousness, right? Where there's nothing to do, everything is wrong, I'm scared, how's it gonna work? And when we dabble over here, it can feel like, how do I move forward in my life? Then you walk into these doors, or you go see an Abraham gathering, which is all about over here. And literally, like Patty was talking about, it's about going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Mm-hmm. And when we're back into the fear consciousness, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. But it's really listening to your emotions, which is what I think Patty and Ian were talking about a few weeks ago. The more often you listen to your emotions, the more you know which side you're on. And then you can go, okay, I'm here or I'm here. Kind of make sense? Mm-hmm. And once you're in contrast over on this side, in the fear spot, if on some level, even if just in your mind, there is a knowing or an awareness that your inner being is already scooted over to the clarity. Got it? You just, when you're in the depths of it, you can't see it. And we're going to get into what to do that, okay? But at least if you know that your inner being is 3 steps ahead of you, and the moment that you feel, ooh, your inner being is over here going, got it? So when you look at your bank account and there's $3, and you go, ooh, your inner being is over here with $3,000, and is showing you the pathway there. But when we stay in the ooh, we can't see it. Or if we've had a relationship, and the relationship causes us to go, ooh, your inner being is over here in clarity, and in freedom, and in knowing. And it's at each moment, which side are you looking at? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Because it goes back to what we talked about 4 or 5 weeks ago, that thoughts are energy, and thoughts are creative, physical manifestation energy. So this black shirt first was a thought, then it was a diagram, then it was a cut, then it was sewn. Got it? So similarly, all physical creation is always a thought first. And the thoughts are so powerful, therefore focusing, and it's very normal as humans to focus on the contrast because we get so fixated with the physical. But if there could be at least a knowing that our inner being is there, then there is instant relief.